Like to let the cats through.
Let the cats in. Yippee!
Oh, are we live again?
Yippee! We're alive again, I think. I'm gonna resend this into my Discord. I have the fucking human eye diagram up. Am I doing it?
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to flip
Um,
through mad.
so as you're angrily flipping through some of the old pages that you recognize are old, you guys already read these. You notice that there's around every old passage there are now blocks of scribbled out text. Um,
Oh? Mm?
very thoroughly scribbled out to where they're completely unreadable.
Unreadable at
Um,
all.
completely unreadable. He was extremely thorough, but he didn't cover up any of the stuff you guys have already read. It all looks all the stuff you guys remember reading is still there.
He censored himself.
But
Oh, I
you,
bet
you
Ollie wrote
see
in here.
you see you get to the end of what you remember reading, and
Mhm.
there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit after. You just gonna start reading from one from the next one? Or are you looking for something specific?
Um, I I feel like Jaren kind of was like, all right, guys, this is where we left off. Like,
We're continuing the story.
The
Continuing
story.
the story. Reading it out loud?
why not?
Oh my
Alrighty.
god. Yeesh.
He's mad,
I'm
dude.
just,
He's
I'm just,
he would have been nicer about it if he wasn't mad.
Damn.
okay. So we'll start off with the next journal entry. This one's pretty short. Um, and it follows immediately after the journal entry about his where he was talking about completing his last mission in Waterdeep. In the journal, I'm out of the catacombs, but I feel like I'm still trapped there. I keep hearing his voice. I know he'll show up again eventually. It's just a matter of time, but when that happens, I'll be ready. It's a very short journal entry. The next one pops up, and he says, I haven't been myself recently. I don't want to be this way, but ever since my time with Ollie, I can't help but feel on edge. Sure, I can be emotional at times, but not like this. There's this rage always in the pit of my stomach, and it quickly becomes overwhelming. I don't know what to do with it. I didn't mean to escalate the fight with Dally as much as I did. I didn't want to kill her, but I don't know if I would have been able to stop myself in the moment. Not when I heard his voice again, laughing and taunting me. Once I heard him, all I wanted was to make the person in front of me suffer as I did. It's not right. It's especially not right that the party ends up having to deal with it. Jaren seems to be doing everything he can to hold the party together and keep us out of trouble, especially because of my outbursts. I need to do better.
Damn, Jaren.
The the next journal entry is the lengthiest of them all, and it starts with "It happened again. I don't know why I keep showing up in dreams so little. It happened when I used the staff of Dreamwalk on Heath's coin, and again when I died. But once I realize what's happening, I'm able to go back to normal. The party told me that it happened when Jaren used the dream staff on me in Waterdeep as well, but that time felt a bit different. Hazy? Like I wasn't fully there? They said there was another me, though. Is that even possible? What does that even mean? And then when I died, they said I managed to control myself, but that wasn't me. I was dead. I know I was dead. Whatever I did to control it, I have no memory of whatsoever. Is this all somehow tied to why I lose control? Is there any way to fix this? Is this even something that can be fixed at all? As much as I dislike the idea of things messing with my head again, maybe we should give it a try. Using the staff of Dreamwalk makes me nervous, but Maybe we could get some answers and figure it out together. I am glad I got to talk to Willow again, though. I feel like I almost forgot the sound of her voice. It was nice. I wish I could have spent more time with her, but even though our time together was short, I'm so very thankful for it. Without any hesitation, she completely tore away one of the things that had been eating away at me for so long. I'd wasted so much time hung up on the words of someone I thought was a friend, yet she easily and effortlessly brushed it aside like it was never even an option. As for the vision I saw, for some reason I feel like I need to find the person in the dark armor. Who was that, and who did I see in my reflection? Oral says it's what's fated to happen, and that she wants me to change that. I'm already living on borrowed time, though. Even if I did get stronger, can I change my fate when it feels like I have cheated death too many times already? And then there's another journal entry. This dude's writing up a novel.
Jesus.
The next one. Are you still reading these out loud to everyone?
Yeah, unless someone stops me.
Okay. This next journal entry. Okay, this next one. He says, I didn't realize we'd be seeing Loomis so soon. As thankful as I am to see a friend again, I can't help but feel apprehensive.
Oh my gosh.
This will be the first time seeing him again since what happened in the catacombs. My stomach churns just thinking about how unfair it all is to him. He shouldn't have gotten dragged into that mess. He didn't deserve to suffer on my behalf. I don't know how I can face him like this. I wouldn't blame him if he wanted to distance himself from now on. That's the end of that one. I'm
You
sorry,
see-
Loomis.
You see him looking
While he's in the
so sad and guilty.
Oh.
I will say one thing he is doing. I feel like he would hold like Sterling's hand and he kind of like squeezes it a little bit.
Loomis. I'm sorry, Loomis.
Probably after that one, Jaren's like,
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, on to the next one, if you're going to continue.
Yeah, no one's stopping me.
All right.
Everyone's chismosos. Like,
Yeah.
they want to hear too.
They all want to scoop. Okay, so the next one, he says, I'm getting worried about Zoe. She's having a lot of strange nightmares since she came into contact with the seed of corruption in the limbo of the lost. Cyril seemed to be affected in a similar way too before. The ichor in the seeds must be the cause of this. I just hope it doesn't get any worse for either of them. Maybe we should look into getting the Staff of Dreamwalk upgraded in case we need to help either of them out. Perhaps the shop in Daggerford can upgrade the enchantment so the whole party can go into their minds. Considering what we may be up against, ancient gods or some otherworldly beings, we'll need to stick together to keep each other safe. And then the next journal entry. He says, Holly seemed like she was really struggling with something. Does it have something to do with what was decided for Ollie? The party said she was something like a caretaker to him. Although I don't know her very well, she's been reliable, capable, and rational. Someone like her wouldn't care so deeply for someone without reason. If the reason she's in pain is because of Ollie's situation, does she really deserve to suffer because of my anger? Either way, is there more to Ollie than I originally thought? After fighting with Holly and then being banished, he must be feeling incredibly lonely right now. What if somewhere deep, deep down, there's a speck of good in him? How much of what he said to me was a lie? What was true? Was what he said about his mother true? Is there a reason he is the way he is? And then there is one last journal entry.
Fuck you, Ollie.
Just
kidding.
you, Ollie. Just kidding. I need your gun. By the way, all of these journal entries that you guys are reading that are new, there is no scribbled out chunks.
Oh.
They're all clean.
That's
This last journal
Ollie
entry.
I wrote on the other ones.
The last journal entry says, the massacre at the Daggerford Temple reminded me of home. The night of the raid and the aftermath of what happened. I hope Mom and Safi are doing all right. I'm tempted to check in on them, but I don't know what I would even say. Would they even want to hear from me? Would I only burden them with a reminder of my existence? I miss them,
Yeesh.
though.
Yikes.
That's pretty
Um,
Yeesh.
as for the God Killer, I'm unsure of this too. I want to stop him and put an end to the death and destruction he carries along with him. But at the same time, I don't want to put the party in danger and face such a cruel enemy. I don't want to risk them getting hurt, but I know I'm not strong enough to do this on my own. I wish I knew what to do. And that's the end of the last entry. So, are you leaving it there?
Is there no more?
Are you gonna flip through the rest of the pages?
Is there more?
Even the
flipping? Are
censored
you flipping
parts, we
pages?
can't.
Are you flipping?
There's
I need to know
no,
if you're flipping.
there's no
Sure.
way to read the
Sure.
censored parts. Absolutely no way.
Yeah, is there no way to read the censored?
I mean, I guess you could try, but like, if you,
Squint.
I feel like even if you do the thing where you do like the little like scribble test thing, I don't think. I feel like that would be.
How do you roll for that? Just squinting really hard.
Yeah, I don't know, Jen.
Make
Help.
a investigation check. Well, I'm gonna go look up if there is a way to see that. I don't think there is, but I'll double check. Oh my goodness. Okay.
N.
Oh, 24.
Oh, Cyril.
24, okay.
Cyril's looking.
Let me just double check. I would say using and kind of seeing what you can. You can probably glimpse at words and phrases, but it's still largely illegible, I think.
Words and phrases work.
Yeah. Give me some words and phrases that might be there.
That's a great question.
Sprinkle.
Alright.
Sprinkle
There
in.
would probably be. I have to look at his old journals. Hang on a second. I feel like around 1, you probably see written there, too late. I'm the burden.
Oh my fucking
Oh my
god.
Oh my god.
Around other stuff, let's see.
Damn. I'm the burden.
I'm the burden. I'm better off dead.
Damn. Imagine that. Imagine
I
that.
can't control my demons.
There's probably a note next to where the his mom's tea recipe.
Huh?
It's scribbled out. There's probably like
Tea recipe.
Wait, is tea recipe scribbled out?
no, the tea recipe's
There's
there.
something's next
Oh,
to
right
it.
next to it?
Yeah, he recipe's next to it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Too
your
bad-
mother?
Too bad mom
Your
hates,
mother?
Too bad mom hates me. That kind of stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh my
In
old
whose
is he?
handwriting is this? Is this a different
Cyril's.
handwriting?
Actually, yeah, with Cyril's higher thing, I think she can tell a difference.
You think so?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
someone else wrote this? Crazy.
It's close.
Ollie.
It's very close to Sterling's handwriting, but there's
But-
just like there's something about the way that the tails of the G's and the Y's kind of
hee
curl.
hee hoo.
That gets a little bit insane.
It's more hee hee hoo hoo.
He's a little too jolly writing these very
It's that
outlandish.
what is it? The psychology. If your sentences curve upwards, then you're happy.
Yeah.
If they curve downwards, it's sad. It's curving upwards.
It's coming upwards. He's really happy
Japan
writing
hates
these
me.
very self-deprecating.
Yeah.
It's probably Ollie.
Oh, and then he like scribbled them out. He's like, "That's not true.
That's
That's
not
not
true.
true."
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut
Get out of
up!
my head!
Shut
Get out of my
up!
head!
Shut
Is
up!
that true?
I
Is
don't
that
think
true?
anyone. I don't know what to think.
Yeah. Damn.
Are you flipping around? I need to know if you're flipping around.
I did. I said I was.
Hey, you get a little note in Sterling's handwriting that says "See you soon," smiley face.
That's what?
It's
I'll scribble that one out myself.
It's curved upwards.
It's curved upwards too.
Yeah, I'll scroll that one out myself.
Yeah.
There also is, I think, in between the older journal entries and the new journal entries, there are a couple pages that are ripped out too. But they're entirely ripped out.
He ate them.
They're gone. Who ate them?
Oh, maybe he did eat
Who
them.
ate them?
Ollie.
Yeah. Who knows? Who is to say? But yeah. Journal entries.
Oh my God, Sterling writes so much.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I hate him.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of thoughts. Thing.
Well,
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know if any of that was that much more helpful.
I mean, he did mention the dream staff. I don't remember. It's gonna call the dream stick, but that's not.
The staff of Dreamwalk.
Yes.
Stick.
Okay.
What do you say in that one?
He said, as much as he dislikes the idea of things messing with his head again, maybe they should give it a try. Makes him
He's
nervous,
giving them
but
sense.
maybe they can figure it out together.
Yeah.
And I know we did this off screen, with the upgrading of it. So it's upgraded or it's not?
It is
Oh, wasn't it?
upgraded.
That was.
Yeah, it was upgraded.
So, what does the
Yeah,
upgrade do specifically? What does the upgrade do?
It is able to take 5 people in.
5 people? Wow.
Yeah, 5 people in.
Hey, that's our exact numbers.
Blue's good too. We can too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, not including Sterling?
No. Into somebody
No.
else. 5 people in. Sterling's already in.
Oh, like including
Just-
Lou.
Oh, so that Blue can go in.
Yeah, if he wants. Or if you guys let him.
Ah.
I guess you just have to make sure Sterling doesn't get hurt somehow, I guess.
Well, we need someone to watch us on the outside
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That is true.
True.
Who can heal?
Yeah, who can heal?
Besides Lou.
Beside Lou. Lou's still able to heal, let's say that. Because I know a few of you can heal, but are you able to heal?
Zoe? Can Zoe heal?
Actually, yeah. Miana, do you
Yeah.
have healing spells on
I do
Zoe?
have a Healy thing. I have one Healy thing.
Alright.
Did
No, but I
you
think
you
use
we
the
need to go
upgrade?
One
in.
word.
It might be good to keep us all in as a party, though.
Uh,
Plus, when Sterling was going crazy, he like heard Zoe.
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So does she still have? Are you able to heal during the stream state?
True. Mm,
Yeah, technically, yes, you can.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, we can?
I think you can actually. Hold on, I have to check my notes for that. But if you could get hurt, maybe sure, why not? You can heal up.
Okay, I
Okay.
thought we had to keep someone outside to heal, but if we can heal inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Reading the
My bad
manual of the
then.
upgrade.
We could let Lou
Oh.
in.
All right.
Alrighty.
Healing
All right,
So-
Loomis.
So
level.
He kind of looks
Alright.
up and he goes, "Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm not watching Sterling get hurt anymore. I'm tired of watching my friends get hurt."
well, according to his journal, it seems like Sterling gives consent.
Sterling is consented.
Yeah.
Yes.
To the same thing. And reading the upgrades to this thing, it seems like you can join us.
All right. So how does this work?
It'd be best if we get comfortable and lie down so we don't hurt ourselves when we
Alright.
fall
All right, lay
asleep.
down.
Lay
Set
down on the
up
floor or the
floor
bed?
bed.
The floor? The
Yeah.
bed? The floor?
Whatever
Well, there's
fits
only
your
like
fancy.
2 beds in here, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking the bed.
Victoria takes the
Oh.
bed.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Alright, I guess everybody else takes the floor.
Let's put a
Oh.
blanket down and
Yeah,
grab
I
the
put a blanket
grab the
down,
pillows in the girls'
pillows,
room.
Yeah. They all do the setup here.
I guess
Alright.
I
Okay.
don't know. Lock the
All
door.
All right, Lou.
Uh,
It's gonna be a little weird
uh-huh.
going in there.
Yeah.
Wait, everyone else because they have.
Oh,
else
yeah,
is
they've
going
never
in.
been. Yeah.
All right, Jaren's gonna prep them.
Alright.
All right.
Introduction to Dreamstick and
Dreamstick 101.
Dreamstick
101
101 by Jaren.
Alright,
Tutorial.
Jaren. Alrighty.
So it's gonna be a little weird. Things are subconscious based. So it might not make sense in real life, but this is like the dreamscape, mindscape thing. Do not or try not to get hurt or die. I don't know what happens if you die, but I do know that if you get hurt in there, you get hurt out here.
It's like a drill sergeant. If
You
you
die
get
in the
hurt out
dream, you
there,
die in real
you die in
life.
a dream, you die in real life.
He was in the militia.
He
That's how he
is,
can
is.
explain.
Oh my god, he's pacing back and forth like they're all in a line.
He is pacing back and forth. He's trying to think of all the things he needs to remind everyone.
Oh my god, it's Drill Sergeant Jaren! Oh my god.
Last time I was in there, there was 2 Sterlings. Like, he said in his journal, and they were also little kids, and I think they have the same mentality of that. So, he'll be a kid if it's the same.
So Loomis kind of looks at me and goes, "So you're saying Sterling is mentally a child? I know humans age differently, but..."
You could assume that.
Perhaps parts of
I
his
guess I
views.
don't know.
And
Again, it's the
Right.
subconscious. It's gonna be weird. Like, I can't explain it so there are 2, one is mean and one is nice.
Loomis raises his hand. He goes, "How do you know which one's which?"
The nice one is a yapper.
Okay.
Oh, Also, he might get scared of you because he doesn't know you, I guess.
Again.
So approach it like you would a child, I guess. Be nice. Um,
Okay.
they he says he last time I was in there he said he was under orders of the goddess. So if you really need to, just just say maybe you work for her. Maybe you're sending a message. You know, like the
Did
Easter
you
bunny. You like
did you say that you were a follower of World to Sterling?
No, I didn't say I was a follower.
He said he was like an observer, I think.
Yeah, he did. I didn't say I was a follower, but if he remembers me and all's well, uh, he might be okay. So
Alright. Alright, are you guys
remember,
ready?
no crazy sudden moves. Don't go crazy in there. And try to stick close. I don't know this dream. I don't. How do we can like get woken up in the before?
You guys got forced out by an owl.
Okay.
Alrighty. You guys
I don't know what
ready?
else Jared needs to talk about.
Alright. I feel like an attention disorder. They all just stand at attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any questions?
No, but the first time using the staff on 5 people, so
Yeah. Alrighty.
Everybody, you have to focus hard, I guess. Don't we have to like lock in?
Yeah, you guys all kind of have to lock in. Alright. Time for bonking, I guess.
We bonk everyone.
No, you bonk Sterling.
yeah.
Okay.
It's whoever you bonk that you go to. And as long as the companions who are going along with it are willing, they can be brought along. Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
None of that guilty stuff, Lou.
He just nods.
Okay. Everybody's ready?
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, we bonk
Alright.
Sterling with this.
So you raise up the dream staff and you bonk Sterling with it, and all of you kind of feel fine at first, and then a little eepy, and you hear this ringing of just wind chimes, and you guys wake up within Sterling's dreamscape. Shannon, go take it over for me.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Yippee! You get to go round to Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
So to everyone else, this is like completely new. Oh, I know actually. Even to Jaren, it feels off. When you guys come to, the first thing you notice is that it is pretty cold. It's pretty cold, and you smell a very like woody smell, a very fresh like nature smell. As you guys come to consciousness in something like a doorway, that is just a bunch of pots and plants and sacks of soil and everything that would go into like an apothecary shop is cluttered around the edges of the room. There are certain things that have been knocked over. It looks like it's been kind of roughed up in here a little bit. You guys can hear the leaves rustling nearby, and there is a door behind you that is swinging open as a very harsh gust of wind, cold wind, suddenly wafts over you guys.
Oh.
And after just a few seconds, it stops completely. So behind you, you have this open doorway to almost like a bit of a patio to this treehouse. And on the other side, you can see one of the walls is the uh, very lumpy wood texture that is the trunk of a very large tree. And then there is the open doorway that Jaren is familiar with that leads into kind of like a resembling a kitchen almost kind of workshop. You don't hear anything other than the occasional gust of wind, the leaves, a couple of wind chimes, and you are alone.
Is this that tree house we were ziplining to before?
No, this is where you would have been ziplining from. You pretty much, Jaren, you recognize that you kind of are in the same spot that you woke up, previously.
Tree?
Oh.
Almost like it's been reset.
Oh.
Damn, his mind is like a video game.
My checkpoint's here. No, I'm just
Can we look around the room as like any sign of life?
You can go into, so there's two ways that you can go. There's the kind of patio area that's open, or there you can go further into the treehouse that is like the you can kind of peek the corner and you see the like
Oh.
open like kitchen area that has a bunch of it has like an island in the center, a bunch of like counters and cupboards. There's a bunch of like tools and pottery and a bunch of plants kind of everywhere.
Okay. Well, this does look like something Sterling would grow up in. Jared, does any of this look familiar? His dream?
Nat went to the bathroom.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait,
Oh,
let's
no.
let's wait a minute. Let's wait a minute.
Where was the wind coming from?
It's coming from the doorway behind you. Actually, you know what? It's actually coming from both sides because there's an open door behind you guys.
Mhm.
That's the front door of the treehouse. So the wind is gushing in from there, here and there, but also in the sort of the kitchen workshop area. The windows that are there are they're open. There's no like glass there. There's just the like the framing.
I see, I see. This is the poor man's house.
It's a treehouse.
Sterling, he's poor? Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Did Loomis say that?
He kind of looks around. He kind of goes, and there's he goes, yeah. Wasn't it like when we first met him, he was in like tattered clothes?
You know,
Yeah.
Or when I like, first met him, he was in, his clothes was all torn.
well, there's a good explanation for that. We were a bit roughed up by bandits
had a dragon.
and dragon and
Right.
owl bears and
Oh yes.
some monsters. So, but thinking back on Sterling's background, it makes sense. He did come from a small village and was homeschooled.
Being homeschooled.
Karen, does anything look familiar to you? Wait, what?
Does anything else? I mean, I guess I've been here before, but I
You
don't
have.
see.
Only poor
I don't
people.
see Sterling anywhere.
As you guys are kind of trying to like situate yourselves, actually, can I have you guys make a perception check?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Love. 20.
Damn!
18.
Damn!
Jeez.
14, but my passive is 20.
You guys are all like on high alert, I guess. So you guys are in here.
Always, nature's always
I
watching.
have
Oh my
a
god,
stick.
Makaria. Everyone but Makaria. You guys hear?
Yeah.
After the another sudden gust of wind dies, you hear a little bit of like a scuttle and a clatter coming from the kitchen area. The like little kitchen workshop. I'm calling it a kitchen. It's technically a workshop, but it reminds me of the kitchen.
Makaria thinks it's a rat.
Wait, it's scuttling?
A little bit of a scuttle. And like
Scuttle
Oh.
and clattering.
a soft like clatter.
Sterling, is that you?
So it's a
Scuttling.
rat here.
Oh my god, that's a rat, Sterling.
Rattling.
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 You do not hear any reply.
It's me, Jaren.
You hear another little bump. But no reply.
I'm serious. It's trying to dream about rodents.
Oh, he's probably just being shy. I told you guys he's a kid, so.
A kid. Well, he sounds pretty small to me.
You guys
I
hear
don't think you think kids are.
He's getting
You guys
smaller.
hear,
He's getting younger.
Probably here's
He's regressing.
oh my
Oh, guys, turn into a baby?
He's turned to a baby. You got us,
I'm
Sterling.
not very good with children.
You guys hear something like a drawer rattling.
Rattling like he's grabbing stuff or rattling like.
Someone
Oh my god,
rustling.
he's in the walls.
I don't know, you wanna go look?
He's in the walls.
Yeah, okay.
We'll go look.
Who's going to look?
Jaren's gonna go.
Sarah will also go. Carefully. Treading carefully.
Someone just knocked.
No, that was me kicking my
Makaria.
desk.
It sounded like someone knocking on
Well-
the door. What is that?
It was my boom arm.
Oh.
Hold on, let me turn off my noise suppression.
You're gonna fall down the stairs.
Yeah, hold on, let me fall down the stairs. Done.
I mean, Jaren can knock on the door as he walks in.
I think you guys walk into like the little kitchen area. You can. I think everybody except for Makaria
Yeah.
can see one of the drawers along the counter across from you all. In front of the window is kind of rattling almost on its own and is slightly opening up.
Oh god, it's a rat.
Are we playing hide and seek? Like, Jaren saying this out loud.
It's a small drawer.
Loomis goes and opens up the drawer.
Hiding in the drawer.
Is Sterling gonna be like 2 inches tall?
Yeah.
I'm way
Oh,
too big.
I know.
Alright,
It
Loomis
must
opens
be
the
a
drawer.
cat.
Is this Alice
Yeah,
in
he opens
Wonderland
the
or
drawer.
And he sees something small and round and white, and I need him to make a I need him to make a dex.
Alright, Dex.
Snowball.
Oh my god, let me look at Loomis's Dex.
Snowball?
A snowball?
Yeah, snowball. Alright, hold on, I'm looking. Oh god, where's Loomis's Dex? It shouldn't be too bad. He has decent Dex. Loomis, weirdo.
Wherefore art thou?
Wherefore art thou your Dex, my boy?
Yeah, did he regress?
Yeah, you
To a
regress into a
snowball?
snowball.
Can't believe
Regress
Sterling
into
doesn't
a-
remember Jaren coming to visit.
A
Okay.
fetus.
Let me roll a d20.
He fetus.
It's the ball him. He's an embryo.
He's an
Yeah,
embryo.
He wasn't even feti. He wasn't even fetus.
What's the thing that is it zygote or something?
Ah,
Zygote.
yeah, Loomis. He just took it
Okay.
straight on.
You guys
Oh,
see
no.
as there's like a very small blast of what looks almost like frost hit
Oh.
Loomis and like kind of puff out of the drawer.
Oh.
Loomis, you take 2 points of cold damage.
That's alright, he has 80 hit points.
He's tanky.
He just.
Lou, are you okay?
He like turns back his like completely frosted tips. He just kind of goes, well, that just happened.
I told you to be careful.
With the little puff of frost, you guys see the little small white round thing hop down from the drawer. And
What?
freeze and kind of look between all of you as it's holding a small pouch.
What?
This little
He's a
thing.
rat?
This small little white thing. Very round, with 2 little pebble eyes. Is a snow bunny.
Oh, it's a
Oh, so
spoon.
cute.
Looking between you all, almost like shivering, not knowing what to do. And he's holding a little canvas pouch.
Like Sterling's?
It came out of his drawer.
This is Sterling?
Is this Sterling?
Excuse me.
He kind of turns back. Loomis kind of goes, it's okay, Sterling. It's me, Loomis.
The bunny just looks up blankly at Loomis and takes a little hop backwards away from
Do we have?
it. This doesn't have legs. It bounces.
It
It bounces
bounces.
like the little dongos from Clannad.
Oh,
Oh.
I love those.
Let me see. I'm stealing. I don't have artwork of this little guy, but I like to think this is similar. Just no mouth and pebble eyes.
He looks like that?
It's
looks
a little,
similar.
Little snow bunny.
Who will speak with animals?
What happened to him? He's like,
No.
what the frick?
Zoe, you're good with animals.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Those
Yeah.
and you can create water.
Yeah.
You're basically like family. So
Kindred.
So wait, is
Sure.
Sterling a bunny?
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is-
we don't know
This
yet.
is new.
This is it could be
We're not-
anything.
We're not sure.
Maybe this is Sterling's pet bunny when he was a kid. Who knows? Zoe, can you please?
Yeah, Loomis backs up
Speak
so
to
Zoe
it.
can. Yeah.
Well, hey, little guy.
His attention turns towards you, Zoe.
Good. It's okay. Come here. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes. Here's hoping I do as good as last.
Roll with advantage too.
Okay.
Only Evan.
This little dude starts slowly kind of shifting around your perimeter.
Understand you're cautious. That makes
He's
sense.
not trying to get close, but he's actively, slowly trying to move in a certain direction.
It's okay. It's okay. No need to.
And you don't hear any responses from it.
Hmm.
He, with his little pebble eyes, just kind of stares at you.
Can you communicate?
Oh, pebble eyes?
Little pebble
Yeah,
eyes.
he's little pebbles.
Oh, so
turned
it's not
into a
even. It's not even
snowman.
like.
Yes, two for yes, one for no, or
A
It's
snow bunny.
one for
literally
yes, two for no.
a bunny made of snow.
Hmm.
Little
Where you
pebble
going?
Oh,
eyes.
so it's not Sterling.
Something that looks like a kid would make in the snow.
That's cute. I don't know if
It's very
I.
small
What would
and
I
round.
roll for a small magical critter? Animal handling, maybe, but would that give me an insight on how better to approach? But it doesn't quite fit in actual animal parameters, maybe.
Is he Zane?
Damn, I can't believe he's Zane.
As you're kind of trying to figure out what to do with this little dude,
Yeah.
it takes one last look around at everyone and starts bouncing away very quickly, heading towards the front door that's open.
Oh
With a
snap!
little
Oh.
pouch in its mouth.
I'm a yeet
What?
for that door, maybe to try and close
Alright.
it. Don't run out the door. That's bad for any pet.
And let's just follow it. Let's follow
Or
it.
follow it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we could also
Yeah,
follow it. Maybe it's
okay.
leading us
Follow it
somewhere.
then.
That could be true. I won't slam the door then, though I'm very tempted.
Alright. Guess chasing after a bunny. Snow bunny. Does it leave like a little snow path? Like,
Oh.
you know?
Yeah, I feel
The
like it
snow
leaves
trail.
Yeah.
a little path of like frost
Snow.
on the ground.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's pretty small though, so it can't leave that big of a trail.
Mhm.
But it hops.
Like
It
little
swiftly
dots.
hops like past you guys, avoiding you
Damn.
with a little pouch in its mouth,
Damn.
and heads out towards the like balcony. And as you guys follow it, and step out of the threshold of the doorway, you guys
Mhm.
see a. It's the balcony of a treehouse, so you can everything beyond this little front porch area is just open, and you see a sea of clouds. There is a rope and wood ladder piled up along the side. There's a very kind of mismatchy railing to the porch. And that's pretty much it. The door is completely open because the locks were broken before. And you see the bunny approach the ladder that's all wound up. And you see it pause for a moment, look back at you guys, and it takes a leap of faith. You can see
The
it
ladder?
jumps off of the balcony
Damn.
and falls through the clouds,
What?
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
disappearing.
I mean, there's a ladder right here that's rolled up,
Alright.
so.
Yeah. I guess ladder. Yeah. Throw down the ladder.
And he's made out of
Follow
snow.
the bunny.
Yeah. Oh my god, does he squat and then he like forms back together and starts hopping away?
Probably.
Yeah.
To be the biggest splat on the ground,
Yeah.
dude.
Guess follow that bunny.
All right, you guys kind of
Bunny white rabbit.
throw that rope ladder down. And you all, one by one, start climbing downwards. You guys kind of reach the threshold of the clouds. You cannot see anything underneath it. But you go through, and you feel the temperature start to get colder. And being in this cloud, it feels like you're in a very thick fog. And after a few minutes of climbing downwards, you reach the bottom. And you can feel hard floor underneath your feet. And you can see the base of the tree that was holding up this massive treehouse. It's definitely colder down here than it was up in the treehouse. And you guys take a look, and you see a splat of snow.
Oh, I did splat!
Oh, he did fly.
Oh
You see a
no.
splat of snow slowly reforming.
Oh, okay. Whew.
It did
Can I grab the
splat!
bag?
Oh!
Can I grab the bag?
You can grab the bag while it's reforming. Yeah.
Sure.
What's in it? What is the bag?
Look in the bag.
You open up the bag,
Mhm.
and you see a couple different herbs. There is, let me see. There's lavender, chamomile,
No.
valerian root, passion flower, and lemon balm.
Is that tea recipe?
It is. Jared, you remember from Sterling's journal? This is Sterling's mother's tea recipe, her calming tea. Just
Making tea.
together. It's not very well put together. It seems like this little bunny doesn't entirely know what it's doing. But A for effort. The bunny kind of reforms, and it looks. You see it like kind of glance around, like in bulb.
Oh my god.
It's rotating. It's rotating.
Rotate in space?
It's rotating in space.
Yeah, it's rotating. It doesn't have legs and it bounces, so he's just gonna kind of, it's snow. It can kind of move in a weird way.
Oh.
And it looks at Jaren with the pouch in your hand, and you see it kind of huff.
Fine, here. Fine, yeesh.
It's gonna jump up and kind of meet you halfway and like snatch it out of your hand.
Damn.
Damn. This place is rude, always.
And it starts hopping away from the base of the tree. And now that you're not focused on the fucking snow splat that was on the ground, you guys can kind of take a look around and see that it's a pretty big opening, though there is a decent amount of fog kind of drifting across the land. But there is a dirt pathway leading away from the base of the treehouse, and off in the distance you can see a very thick forest completely surrounding all of the directions other than the pathway. The little dirt road. And the bunny starts hopping down the dirt road.
Alright. I guess following. Lewis is following.
Yep.
Yeah, Jared's following.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you guys take actually you guys only take a few steps forward as you you hear this very odd, almost like a tearing sound coming from up ahead. But
Oh.
Ring.
yeah, like a tearing, like something's almost like ripping, almost like fabric is ripping.
Oh.
But it is far forward enough where the fog is too thick, where you can't quite see it yet. And as soon as you hear that tearing, there is a sudden cold gust of wind that comes from that direction as well, kind of pummeling you guys in your faces as you guys are walking toward it.
Oh.
Fabric ripping?
Yeah, kind of. That's probably what it is closest to. It's weird. It sounds like it could be fabric ripping, but it also kind of sounds a little bit like garbled.
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 Uh,
Do you guys continue to approach?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
yeah.
The bunny also is continuing onward, pushing through the wind. This little tiny little guy.
Is he like struggling?
No, he's making his way. I feel like he's low enough to the ground that he can.
We're
He's-
the ones
he's
who are
less of
struggling.
He's less of bouncing now and more of like,
Weaving.
yeah, he's like weaving and scooting. The wind starts to get a little less strong
Mhm.
as you guys see the silhouette of a figure along the pathway in front of you, and the bunny continues to approach it. And as you guys step closer, you see the silhouette of a young Sterling standing in front of it looks like some sort of tear in the air. And the wind is gushing out of this tear. And you see this little Sterling pinching the top of it and is slowly bringing his hand down. To the rest of you, I guess, Jaren, you spotted this one before. The rest of you have heard of this little guy.
Is he the mean one?
It's the
It's
mean
the
one.
mean one.
It's the mean
Oh,
one.
okay.
It's the
Jared's
mean
gonna
one.
kind of
He's got
put his hand down and be like, hey, you
Like, whoa. Yeah, I feel like Loomis is about to like call out, thinking this
Immediately
is the nice one, and then Jared's
Yeah,
like,
and Jared
no,
puts
no,
his
no,
hand
no.
out like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, and Jared's gonna mouth like, that's the mean one. Like,
Oh.
This little Sterling has a full head of silver hair, and his eyes are not the gray that you guys are used to seeing. It's much lighter, almost a white. And as you guys like are getting, well, you guys stop now, but as you
Yeah.
guys were getting closer, you guys can almost hear in your ears almost like a white noise kind of building up as you guys get closer to him.
He's
The bunny. He's brown. He's brown. It does look like he's brown noising, actually.
he's ripping the wall? Is that what he's doing?
Well, if you guys
He's
stop
grabbing the
there for a
tear.
second, you see that his where he's like pinching at the tear. He's bringing his hand because it's like a vertical tear in space.
Mhm.
His hand's at the top
Vertical.
of it, and he is pinching and bringing it downwards.
Like a
Oh, he's
zipper.
zipping it closed?
Closing it?
Yeah, it's where his hand is moving. It is slowly closing up. Can I also have you guys make a perception check as well?
Yeah.
Oh, like, yes, please.
Yeah. 24.
Jesus!
Hey,
24.
22.
13.
Oh my god.
Oh,
27.
Damn!
God.
19.
You're
Everybody's
so-
Everyone's looking hard,
Everyone's
dude.
looking real
rolled
We're
hard.
percepting so hard right now.
So much perception.
Oh, yeah, 27 though.
Damn, I know. She's looking so hard. She sees everything.
Rolls tonight, finally. Finally.
I know.
Jesus. Is Loomis
Oh
perceiving
yeah,
as
sorry. I forgot I had to roll as Loomis. I'm here eating popcorn, so
The girls are
imaginary
looking
popcorn.
so hard right now. Like,
Let me look at what Loomis's perception is.
A child.
Oh, it's a plus
At this
5.
point.
That's not bad. Okay. Alright.
but what do you get?
I know, let me find out. Let me find out.
What are you gonna
roll,
get?
Loomis,
I'm
roll.
rolling,
Can you
I'm rolling.
perceive?
Let me roll as Loomis.
18,
18.
that's
That's
not bad.
He's better than
That's pretty
Jared.
good.
Everybody's
Yeah.
perceiving.
Oh,
Yeah,
only
that's perceived.
Jaren.
Yeah, I think only Jared wouldn't really catch this.
He's more like,
Um,
this guy.
He went, oh, it's the mean one.
It's a mean one. Where's the other one?
He's like looking elsewhere.
Jaren's looking the other
um,
way, trying to find the other one.
He's probably too busy trying to stop Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone except for Jared can kind of notice as you guys like were stopping, there was the slightest kind of recognition, but from this little Sterling, and it seemed like there was the slightest shift in him that he was like kind of straightening himself up. You know that he is aware that you were there.
Okay.
He's ignoring us.
Yes. You guys get the feeling he's ignoring you.
Jared goes, he doesn't perceive us.
Yeah, Jared's like,
Jared-
all right, we haven't been seen yet, so.
Please say
I
that.
think he
Please have
knows.
said that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's like, okay, he hasn't seen us yet.
Everybody looks
This
at
one's the
Jared.
one that like kicked me out last time, so.
Actually,
He
I
kicked you
think
out?
we're here. Wait, why'd he kick you out?
Oh.
Were you mean to him?
No. I was just chatting.
I guess he
I didn't like you chatting.
didn't like that very much.
I was like, we should talk to him.
What's you want to talk to him?
Yes. She said we should talk to him.
She pushing someone forward.
Who's she pushing forward?
Maybe Cyril because she's a mom.
Alright.
I was like, I'm not good with kids.
Oh, Cyril.
You see, the bunny is still slowly making its way over.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going towards the,
Yeah, he's
Sterling?
still.
Okay.
He just was kind of fighting against the wind.
Alright.
But he's still kind of going.
You got this, Cyril.
Hey.
You have the bunny
Dude.
alongside you, Cyril.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess she will approach this little one with the bunny.
He's continuing to sort of zip that tear in space.
Terrence.
It actually, as you're getting closer to it, you can see that the tear, kind of in the air, what it's opening up to is pitch black.
Oh. Hey there, bud. Do you need help?
Cyril, are you just calling from a distance?
I know.
No, she's Bakari's behind Cyril.
I imagine she hides when it seems like Cyril said it.
What the fuck?
She's hiding behind Cyril.
Oh my goodness.
with your perception roll, you see he's keeping his focus on the terror in front of him, and you see his eye kind of twitch with annoyance. And he does a little glance at you and glances back at the terror. He's not gonna say anything back.
Mm.
His focus remains on the terror as he continues to bring his hand downward. And he looks back at you, and he looks down at the bunny, and you see even more of that annoyance on his face. And he scoffs a bit, and you hear him mumble. I hate him.
Oh.
You hear him mumble. That's pointless. And I don't need your help.
To the bun. To the bunny?
Yeah, he says that's pointless to the bunny. He turns
Yeah.
back to the terror and he says, I don't need your help. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Tara looks at him and the terror. Well, it doesn't seem like anything's happening. And you're not doing anything new. So, don't you think what you're doing is pointless?
Damn.
Making the same mistake? Seems a bit of a waste of time.
I feel like that annoyance gets like even stronger as he finishes up sealing the terror. And he looks directly at you, Makaria. Eyes meeting. And he stares at you for like a second. His glare is like he's staring daggers at you.
Tara looks down at him with
Imagine
cold
him
eyes.
being threatening because he's a fucking child. I think it's hilarious.
She's threatening a child.
And
He's staring at her, but her eyes are like basically no emotion, cold.
She says, I don't care.
these two could probably have a fucking staring contest for forever. He sighs. He says, "I don't have time for this. I don't have time to explain any of this to you all. You shouldn't even be here." And you see him raise his arm toward you, and you see the markings on his hand, and it looks, Jaren, this looks very familiar because this is the same thing that happened before, except
Whoa!
when, except before anything, before he fully raises his hand, you see him suddenly stop and look in a completely different direction, kind of to the side of your whole group. And a split second after that, you guys feel a very strong gust of wind coming from that direction.
Yeah.
And so he stops himself. And he says, I have more important things to deal with. Just don't touch anything. And
We can't help.
it looks like he goes to take a step, and you hear that white noise get louder in your ears, and he disappears.
Ah,
The little bunny on the ground looks angry.
Damn.
Yeah, who? Himself?
He's huffing at the mean Sterling.
Me too, Bud.
And-
Me too.
Very shortly after he disappears, you feel the gust of wind starting to get weaker. Just like with what just happened with the tear in front. That's not been sealed away.
Can we assess the tear? I
The
guess.
tear's gone. He
Oh, the
repaired
Oh,
it.
the tear's
gone.
gone.
Tear's
Oh,
gone.
oh, never
Repaired.
mind. Well,
It looks like the wind is coming from the tears, and it seems like he's
Oh.
trying to repair them.
You know, a good question I would have asked is, did these tears start with Sterling getting poisoned?
You didn't
But I
want to
guess-
answer, but we can ask him
But
that.
I guess he's gone.
I mean, if we find the other one will answer.
Alright, well, find the Yammer.
Okay, Bunny, where's the other one?
The bunny looks up at Macaria, and he gives like a nod
Oh
He
my
turns.
god!
and
Oh,
starts
listens.
heading down the pathway more determined.
We follow them,
Oh.
Bunny.
I think the mutual enemy.
This is how Makari makes most of her friends.
The
You guys
mutual
formed an
enemies.
alliance.
Damn, unlikely friends. Alright. Following the bunny.
You guys are following the bunny. You guys start seeing through the thick fog ahead. There are things protruding from the ground. And several larger things protruding from the ground. There are like silhouettes as you guys are walking through the fog. And as you continue forward, the smaller things coming out of the ground are about 6 or 7 small crosses made of stick and string. Stick and a rope, I guess. Like string would be too flimsy. And you reach just past those crosses, there is a handful of what appear to be statues. Kind of lined evenly along this pathway.
What kind of statues?
There are statues of who?
There are 9 statues in total. The ones closest to you along the pathway are the first 2 are only busts, and the rest appear to be like full body statues of people.
Do they look familiar at all?
They do.
Damn.
In fact, I believe most of these look familiar to you all.
Damn.
The first one along the pathway is a bust of a tabaxi gentleman,
Oh my god.
and at the base of it lies several
it's
black
Mr.
feathers.
Carter. Damn. Damn.
The
Wait. And black feathers?
yeah, several black feathers.
that's 11.
Okay.
11. Damn.
You mean I?
I.
Tabaxi gentleman.
Dang.
Okay.
The next statue is a bust of a sickly looking middle-aged man.
Oh my god.
I believe he was bald. I think.
What?
Who?
I think he was.
Was he bald? Who is this?
Who's bald?
So, I feel like he was. I'm
He
pretty
killed
sure
a
he
bald
Is
man?
this guy?
Which one?
Which bald man did he kill?
You guys want to look for like a nameplate?
Sure, go for it. I'm trying to remember.
Okay, what?
because
We look
the
at the
DM is
nameplate.
trying to
I
remember
remember
who's the
being
bald
bald.
man.
We look at
Oh,
the
I think
nameplate.
I know who it is. I think I do.
You see a
The
nameplate?
husband?
You guys have seen this person before. And he was killed in the Astral Sea. The name on
Yes,
the nameplate
he
is
was
Mr.
bald.
Oh,
Valerian.
Cost.
Cost.
It's
Yeah, he was
Cost.
bald.
Yeah!
I forgot
It's
that he was
He
bald.
was
Cost.
bald.
He was
I'm pretty sure
bald.
he was
He
bald.
was
Oh.
bald.
Forgot he was bald.
Yeah, I
And
forgot he was
sickly.
bald too, and sickly. He
Oh,
was a sickly
he
old
was?
man. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
bald.
he
Man.
had all over him.
Yeah, he was he had like they necromancy and everything, so it was all like corrupted.
Necromancy
Yeah,
veins.
the veins
Yeah,
and
this
everything.
freaking guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Though he does
okay.
not like the necromancy in the end. He's from that tower way back when, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The
Yep.
Astral Sea.
Yep,
And
yep,
way
yep,
before
yep.
Katie.
Sterling's friend's father, right? Was
Yes.
it Willow's
Yep.
father?
Yeah, Willow's father.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
We meet again.
The
I'm
the
sitting here
sad.
like,
bust of a dead man.
bald! And I'm like, oh yeah, I
So
remember
sad.
it's Cost.
The next statue is the first like full statue, or more like a set of statues. There's a statue of a woman and 2 children hunched and kneeling at the foot of a large older man. The women and children appear to be mourning, crippled by a great grief. The man stands with a short sword in his hands in a pose sturdy and stable, an experienced fighter.
Do they have nameplates?
Yeah, if you look, there is one nameplate on the statue of the man, and it reads Verbin Ashglade.
Oh,
Oh, Vervin.
Bourbon.
Yeah, Vervin.
Yeah, this one is
Bourbon,
unfamiliar to you all. You guys,
Yeah.
I don't think you guys ever. Oh no, wait.
I saw his
think
dead
you guys-
body?
You guys saw his dead body, so it is
Yeah.
familiar. Never mind, I lied.
Oh
I
no.
think
I spilled
Mr.
it.
Gord is the only one that's familiar to Loomis.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, so far,
So
that's
far.
the only one familiar to Loomis.
Yeah.
The next statue is very familiar to all of you, except for Loomis.
Yep. I know who this is.
The spiky hair on top of this dude's head is
Yeah.
very familiar. A dagger in each hand, part of his face and ear is chipped, as well as part of his side and back.
Wait,
At the
actually,
base
is
of
it
the
Jaren?
statue-
Is it Jeeth or
No.
or not Jeeth? Is it Heathen?
It's not even. It
Okay.
still is Heath.
Okay, it's still
There's
Heath.
Huh?
Spoiler!
Jeez.
It's he?
At the base of the statue lies a potted plant, a single marigold, and it looks like it's well taken care of.
What?
On the nameplate, it says Heath.
What the hell?
What?
He's dead. He killed Heath.
Why is he claiming Heath's kills though? Cost was Heath killed Cost.
Loomis
Fuck
looks
you, dude.
at this Heath statue and he goes, "Damn, this guy looks kind of like an asshole."
That's Heath.
What?
No, that's
That's
Heath.
That's Heath.
That's
Damn, looks like he's up to no good.
I can't believe Lucy.
He's often not.
He hates Heath.
Damn, judging a book by its cover, huh, Lou? Sheesh.
Yeesh, I guess.
he doesn't align with his ideals.
Damn.
Are these all the people who
So you're saying?
Yes.
Are
So
these
what is it?
like who was Verbin again? I forget.
Vervin is the guy who Sterling killed in one of his missions, and the wife was like, "Oh, who killed my husband?"
Killed my
and,
husband.
and Sterling was looking all guilty ass, and
Oh yeah, that was Nora.
yeah,
Nora.
that was Nora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the Verbin was the guy who was the traitor.
Yes. He's
Okay.
Working with the watch to turn in information about the temple in Waterdeep. the Oracle.
Oh,
And
okay.
it died.
Wait, and who was this Tabasti?
Then Mr. Garner.
That's not the Wishmakers.
Oh, Wishmaker, right. Wishmaker. I forgot. Wishmaker. Oh, Sterling did kill him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He revived him.
Damn. 2 people
Oh.
that Sterling killed.
I
One person
forgot,
claimed
I
he
forgot I
killed.
had that name. I forgot about the name.
Another person he's already dead.
Are these the people who have betrayed him?
Oh my
And he
god, they're
killed,
dead
or-
to him! Damn.
But the fancy guy, did he die?
Yeah, he
No, he's
died,
back
but
to life.
Vicaria revived him. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That's
I don't
the
remember.
one. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, so Mr. Garter was was the leader of the Wishmakers. And
Mr. Garter.
when
Oh.
Garter died, that's when Jaren died. So Jaren got revived by Sterling, and then
Oh, right.
Vicaria revived Mr. Garter.
Okay. Makes sense.
A life for a life.
Yeah. Well, they can't all be dead, can they?
Mr.
It
Garter's
sounds
not
more
dead.
like. Well, as far as we know.
So you're saying
Also,
these-
Heath.
Are these all people Sterling killed?
But
And
Sterling did it.
maybe people that he feels great guilt towards, but yes, there are a lot of them in this list that have died, and also a lot in this list that have betrayed us. Victoria says that, and she looks at the black feathers. Well, or maybe these are people Sterling feels betrayed by.
Betrayed and guilty.
Guilty and betrayed, I don't know.
You guys take a look at the next statue, who is it's extremely familiar to you all, especially the one.
Uh-oh.
It's a taller, armored Eldarin, standing tall with one hand outstretched. The middle of the section of the statue, from leg to torso, is covered in cracks. Resting atop his head is a flower crown made of small blue flowers, and there's a there's a nameplate at the bottom that says Loomis.
What the
Loomis is like, I'm
Loomis
dead!
is like looking in a mirror.
Oh, he died.
Loomis goes, I'm
Died.
dead! Have I been dead this whole time?
No.
You're dead?
No. No.
Well, Loomis, you're not dead. You were revived, remember?
Yeah,
I
technically
do
you
remember
did
that.
die. If
So-
you were dead, you wouldn't be here.
So am I dead to Sterling?
No, I think this is more complicated than it seems.
Oh god.
Remember, we're looking for answers here, and this is raising more questions.
Exactly.
It actually is. There's more questions
Why
than
would
answers
you?
in here.
So Loomis' statue is like clean and
It's clean.
Yeah, I mean
And-
the other ones were clean too, but
This one's shiny.
the let's see, the Heath statue had a couple cracks on it, and Loomis also has some cracks in it. But these statues look like they are well cared for. The cracks on Loomis's statue are like there's a lot. There's a lot, but it looks like it's been like repaired.
Damn.
That's where he got stomped.
Damn.
Yeah. Speaking of very familiar statues,
Oh.
the
Oh,
next
oh
one
no. Oh
is
no.
also extremely familiar to one of you.
Oh great.
There's a
There's a
shorter
cr-
man entangled
a-
in vines,
Vinyl.
Oh no.
Vinyl.
crucified. There's two
Crucified.
large
Crucified!
gashes carved in an X shape on his chest.
Crack shit.
Resting atop his head is a flower crown made of orange flowers.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jaren!
Lord.
It looks very. What it looks like looking in a mirror. Just you're dead in this one.
Lewis,
God.
he goes, Jared, you're dead too.
No.
I died?
Loomis, again, Jen was revived. He's not dead.
Damn.
He's been
Loomis,
revived.
please
I feel
Damn,
like
focus.
it's
I
a bit
can't
morbid,
believe we're dead
actually,
to
looking at
Sterling.
what your corpse looked like, Jaren.
Damn.
Loomis, focus, please.
Are these
Why
all
are
the
we in the-
people that
Damn, does Sterling think we're dead?
No, why are
Oh,
we
you
in
guys
the
have
list
side
of,
quests.
I
of
guess these
people
are
that
just.
Sterling killed because he didn't kill us?
Does he think
Well, he did revive you.
Or
is he
maybe
responsible for our deaths?
maybe he feels responsible over these people he think he killed, or may think he killed indirectly.
He didn't offer up
And-
your souls to his goddess, did he?
Oh my god.
Wait, did he revive
It-
us?
This
Yeah.
He
he
did.
He
revived you.
revived you.
Damn.
And
Are we-
Jaren.
This seemed
We're gonna be
at least.
sacrificed to Oral?
I don't know. This seems. All these figures seemed etched into his mind first. It might be guilt.
Maybe.
Oh,
Might be guilt.
it might be guilt.
Oh, Sterling.
Is there any more?
Yeah, so there's just 3 more statues. The next one does not look familiar to any of you. A large figure kneels with one knee to the ground, arms down with the sword and shield resting on the ground. There's no head on this statue, only the rubble of what once was strewn about the base. There's a single small blue flower that rests at the base as well. And the nameplate reads, Rowan Sarenfrost.
Papa.
Did Sarah say that? Did you?
This one has
Did she say
He is the
that?
Sterling.
player.
Do we know his
No.
dad's name?
No, I don't think
No,
you guys do.
He has never told you guys his dad's name.
I think we can
Well-
deduce that it
I'm
might
like,
be
well,
his father.
this guy
Because-
has Sterling's last name.
So Sterling killed his dad.
No, he's guilty.
He's guilty.
He's guilty that
Killing
his
about
father's
his
dead.
dad.
His father's dead because of him. No,
Wait.
his father's dead is
So-
because of him.
The repaired ones, they're still alive. The not repaired ones, they're dead.
Oh, then he's dead.
Wait, this
Yeah.
one's not repaired?
No.
Now his head's
it's
gone.
just-
Oh, his
It's
head's
gone.
gone.
The head is indeed gone. It's rubble.
His dad dead.
There's rubble
Yeah.
at the base of the statue.
Dad dead.
I don't think this is something he wants to maintain, but he still keeps it in his memory anyway.
Alright.
Is that the
Alright,
last one?
Oh no,
Okay,
there's
there's more.
2 more. There's 2 more. Sorry.
Okay.
2 more.
More.
Oh, I
There's
can only guess.
There is the next one is a smiling young woman sitting gracefully with a book in her hand.
I know he's so cringe.
Her hair, though messy, floats somewhat as if caught in a breeze. A single small braid that's longer than the rest of her hair stands out, blowing in the wind. There's 2 wooden rings that rest at the base of her statue, as well as a bundle of small blue flowers. And the nameplate reads Willow Valerian. The statue looks almost pristine. It is very, very well maintained and looks like it is Visited often, considering that the bundle of flowers are fresh.
Okay, well, I know for sure Willow is dead. But her statue seems perfectly fine
So he didn't like his dad?
and
So it's all
not
just
cracked at all.
it's all just guilt?
Damn.
Maybe.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe.
But he did speak to Willow um, when he was facing death, and he seems to have some closure, so maybe he's not feeling as much um, guilt that she is dead. Mm,
Hmm.
Kari's drugs. Feeling is such an emotional myth boy.
There's one more statue, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one
Or is
more.
Okay.
This last one, is actually where the pathway ends. And you guys can see the little bunny has been like slowly hopping along, too. And it's paused in front of the statue as well. It appears to be of a young boy sitting with his knees drawn close to his chest. A pair of wings sprouting from his back are pushing forward as if to shield him, but one wing has broken off, leaving half of him exposed. The boy looks frightened, his arms raised to one side to shield himself where his missing wing should have been. Rubble rests around him, and in front of the statue is a very large, deep hole dug into the dirt. There is no nameplate on this, on the statue. And I have a visual for this one. Oh my god!
Oh,
I
Oh,
drew this
nice.
so
Oh.
long ago. And as you peer into the hole, it is pitch black, but a little reflective.
Oh.
As the base of the hole is filled with a very dark liquid. And
Mm,
the bunny at the base of the statue, or at the base of, or at the edge of the hole, turns toward you guys. Gives another determined nod, turns back to the hole, and jumps. And he hears a little splash as the bunny disappears into the liquid.
Oh.
This hole was
maybe.
made for me.
This is my hole.
What?
Loomis?
It's a really huge hole for the tiny little bunny.
Sorry,
went-
sorry. I couldn't miss the opportunity.
This is my
Oh,
hole. It
is
was
the
made for
water
me.
just like pitch black, or no?
Yeah, it's pitch black.
I
Is
have
this
to
the
go in?
ichor stuff or is this just water?
Or darkness.
This
The
just
darkness.
looks like a dark water.
Oh, the abyss
It
water.
seems a
Okay.
little too liquidy. It doesn't seem as thick as the ichor.
Ichor.
Abyssal water.
It's abyssal
All
water.
right. Macaria passes. If she could cast anything in here.
Oh,
Maybe
Loomis
dancing
knows
light.
lights. Yeah, Loomis also knows light too.
So she's just gonna put a whole bunch of dancing light in there.
Nice.
Dancing light. All right, you see the lights kind of. Are you casting it inside of the liquid, or
The
like
lights can move in
casting it
the
around
liquid.
Yeah.
you and then moving it into the liquid?
Yeah, it'll be around me and then moving it to the liquid. So I think um 2 of them will be inside and 2 of them like illuminating the hole.
Okay, so the 2 that go into the water disappear completely when they go inside. You can't see them anymore. It's odd because when you saw the bunny jump in, the same thing happened to it. It's
Like
like
you could not see the bunny anymore.
you could not see the bunny anymore after it jumped in.
Did it make a splash at all?
Yep, it made a splash.
Good kerplunk. I think it wants us to follow it into the water.
Yeah.
I hate getting wet.
Well, we are dreaming. There's
Yeah.
not much of a choice here.
All
Really
right.
imagine
Alright.
drinking the butter.
Alright. It's that Sterling. Sterling wants us to go into the Sterling.
I
no.
crawl in.
Yeah. Damn. Jared, are you gonna be okay? Will you be able to see in there?
I mean, we have lights, right?
Alrighty.
Screw
going
it.
in first?
Cyril goes in
Those girls
first.
going in.
Sarah goes in.
Yeah.
Alright, Jaren's gonna follow.
Alright, so does Loomis.
Yeah, splash, splash, splash. You guys are hopping in.
Dub dub.
Alright.
Tell me you take a bath in here.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
start bathing. Actually, when you go in, what does it feel like?
Ew.
So it does feel like you're jumping into a pool of water,
Yeah.
though you're completely like overtaken by darkness, and you feel your stomach kind of lurch as it seems like gravity flips itself.
Oh.
Ooh, I understand.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know what this.
You splashed out the other side. It's weird because it's almost like this area is completely devoid of light. Yet the things in front of you, you can see them like their local color. And you guys splash out inside of it's a little tight considering you guys all kind of jumped in at the same time.
Oh,
You
sorry,
guys are
excuse
in
me.
something like a well. But you can see the
Well.
well. There's no light here, but you can see it. And it's almost as if like you can see your hand in front of you too. But there's no sunlight
like-
on you.
God, it's like
There's
I'm
still
back in
darkness
the
around you.
Underdark.
Advanced darkness.
And it is much, much colder here.
Reminds me of my room back home.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
In my head, I'm
You
like,
guys
wait,
see
are we?
the little bunny is waiting there for you guys.
Okay.
All right, we're here.
Are we in Alta Holland?
Yeah.
Are we in Alta Holland?
Holy fuck! From is this Frozen too?
Into the unknown.
Damn! Sterling
No.
sounds like, oh my god.
That is
Frozen.
really similar. You're right.
Into the
Damn.
unknown.
Except as you guys climb out of this well, you guys see a pathway of ice flowers extending outward. At first there's like one here, one there, and it starts growing in numbers. And you see another little bunny. This little bunny,
Oh,
but completely unmoving.
Oh,
I'm moving like still, or I'm moving like dead.
Still,
Just not
It's,
animated.
it's alive.
Oh. Huh?
Alive?
you feel like it's watching you, but it's unmoving.
We
Oh.
are looking for Sterling.
The other little bunny continues hopping forward, not paying any mind
I
to
follow
the
the
other
bunny.
flowers that are growing. The other bunnies, there's a few more bunnies also pop up along this little pathway of flowers. As you keep moving forward, you see the silhouette of a very large building. And it's weird because there's like I said, it's very devoid of light, but you can still see everything here has a bit of a glow to it. So you can see the weird glow, the silhouette of a big building, and as you get closer, you can start seeing the actual color of it.
Mm.
And it looks like a very intricate temple. With the pretty familiar diamond shapes and snowflake patterns on the outside.
Ah,
And as you reach the front of this building, there's a lot of those ice flowers everywhere.
Oh.
And a lot more snow bunnies still and waiting. As this other little bunny that you've been with continues to hop towards the door.
Follow yet again.
okay. I follow the bunny.
I keep going.
We keep going.
What are these ice flowers? Do they look familiar, the ice flowers?
Do they?
Well,
I don't think.
maybe not at the temple.
They probably look similar to
There's
some
the
of the. I
tapestry.
believe some of the tapestry at the temple did have some of these
Yeah,
flowers on them.
tapestries have
Yeah,
them.
like the motifs or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Religious flowers, okay.
Religious flowers.
Religious flowers.
Flowers, like I don't know enough about flowers to know the meaning of them, but
I don't know. Nature
You
Who
know
knows?
ooh, can I put some of my lore in here? Hold on, I'm gonna have Loomis roll for me, guys, for religion.
oh, I mean, would
You know what?
Zoe or
That'll be
Luna
fun.
know?
Loomis might know because he is a religious man.
Oh shoot!
I might be
do
able to
it.
put in
yeah,
some of my lore in here. Sorry.
Do it.
nice.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Do it.
This is what you get to have a holy man go through.
Holy man.
Oh, another holy man's brain.
Uh,
It's +5. Okay. Yeah, holy man.
Let's go, holy man. Yes.
20, wow.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me pull up my notes for this. Loomis kind of looks at these and goes, "Aren't these floss blooms?"
Frost
Frost
blooms.
blooms.
What are they for?
I believe they're called an omen.
And
Like a bad omen or good
Well,
omen?
It's when I first came here, and I was learning about having to follow a new religion, Eldath. I only became a follower of Eldath after I came to the material plane. And there was something that I had read that when you see frost blooms, these icy flowers of cold, it is a sign of something dangerous is coming.
I see. Good to know. Frost bloom is a
That's weird.
sign,
It's weird that these
omen
are
for
in
danger.
Sterling's head.
Well, you know, Sterling is a very particular man with interest in flowers, and I'm sure he also dives into these meanings. Um,
Loomis looks concerned. He doesn't quite know what this means, but he looks concerned.
so you're saying that we might come into danger here.
I don't know. I mean, everything seems to be a metaphor here. So,
Okay. So the temple is dangerous. Got it.
It could be good, it could be bad.
I know.
We won't know
We
until
don't know.
we go in here.
Continue following the bunny, I guess.
Yeah. Continuing following the
Yes.
bunny.
We're still following the bunny. It wants to lead us. Wants to lead us somewhere.
Lead you
We
somewhere.
want. I asked for the Sterling.
Oh, you guys
Alright.
follow the bunny, and the bunny
Yeah.
approaches the doors, and the doors open. They slowly open and let out even more cold.
Now I
And
feel like I'm back in the
I don't know if
catacombs
you guys
again.
want to keep going, but I
The
feel like we're
catacombs.
way over the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm down to
We
keep
can stop
going.
here.
I'm not keep
Okay.
going.
Keep going.
Depends on like
How much
how much.
more? How much more?
Yeah.
How much more?
You're the expert on that.
Oh, this is going a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. We're
Like
about at like the halfway point, I think.
All right, let's end it
Oh,
we cut it here.
Halfway.
But it also kind of depends on what you guys do after you get to the halfway point.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Well,
then. Okay.
let's assess that the halfway point and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, a
We'll
little bit
keep
more.
going.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit more, but
Yeah.
All right.
I look at the time. I'm like, oh,
It's almost
much
limit.
longer than I thought it was gonna go.
I'm sorry, Wally. Slow.
Um, as the door opens up, you guys see a very grand main hall to the temple. The architecture in this building is extremely familiar and very similar to what you guys saw in the much larger room of the catacombs. You see pews lining the main walkway up to like a center stage, where there is an empty, very intricate seat and a very large statue of Oral
Oh.
behind the seat. The bunny seems to not pay any of this any mind and walks off of the main walkway and towards a very dark corner. And you see as it starts hopping down or hopping to this dark corner, uh, blue flames suddenly appear in braziers along the walls.
Oh.
As you guys continue to follow the bunny, you feel the cold get stronger and stronger. Very, very similar to how it was in the catacombs. And as you guys continue to follow this bunny through winding tunnels, the braziers continue to light up where you guys are walking and unlight themselves as you pass them. This kind of reminds you of what Sterling was talking about in the Daggerford Temple. How he was saying that, like, oh, like, it's weird, these aren't lighting up. These ones are lighting up, the way he was explaining. And you guys can hear, as you guys continue walking through the series of dark tunnels, you hear in the distance many voices. And at the moment, you guys are just a bit too far to make out exactly what it is. But it sounds pretty rowdy.
No.
And the bunny keeps continuing forward, hopping along in this very cold, very dark corridors. And you get closer and closer, the voices become a bit more clear. And you hear an annoying, grating voice.
And all of a sudden, I hear an
An
Annoying
grating voice.
Oh god, is it horrible?
Oh my god. No, I feel like I know who it is.
Yeah, I know who it is.
I know it is.
Oh no.
You all have heard his laughter.
Oh no, wait,
much.
Loomis has heard it, actually.
Loomis has heard his laughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Loomis
His
has
voice
heard
is
it.
incredibly familiar to all of you.
Loomis goes pale.
Oh no.
He's like desperately looking around, seeing if he can find Sterling.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh no, not again.
Yeah, he really is, actually.
Oh my god.
The bunny keeps hopping forward with his little bag of herbs. And you guys don't only hear Ollie's voice, that's just the loudest one. You also hear Lola. You
Oh.
hear
Oh.
Heath. You hear
What? My boy!
each of your voices all arguing, taunting, laughing. And you hear
Wait, do we hear Loomis's voice?
Loomis too.
Yep, alright.
There's
Oh my
voices in there,
god.
too.
Damn, his voice is there.
There's a few voices also you guys probably aren't familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
But they all are starting to kind of muddle together. And as you get closer, you also hear the voice of a young Sterling crying out, arguing against these voices.
Oh.
You guys finally
Aw.
get to you see, as you're walking through the tunnels, you see a light coming from an open doorway. It's a very weird kind of grayish light that kind of resembles a roaring flame with the way that it is kind of flickering but isn't very intense.
Mm-hmm.
And as you approach the doorway and you look inside, it's a very odd sight to see, as there is sitting just beyond the doorway on the floor is a small candle, but the flame is an inky black, and sitting beyond the candle is a small, huddled up young Sterling covered in a thick layer of frost, and he is crying out against, arguing against these shadows against the wall that are protruding from where the flame is of the candle. And you see the silhouettes on the wall and shadows of everyone. Ollie, each of you, Loomis included, Heath. Some of the figures are. Some of the figures resemble the other statues you guys saw in the graveyard. And they're all laughing and taunting, and he is arguing against them.
He's covered in frost.
He is covered in frost. This area specifically is much colder than even the main hall of the temple.
Oh.
And he is clutching a small potted plant that is half dead, half withered.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay.
Yeah, maybe this is where we should.
Yeah, you want to pick it up there
Yeah,
later?
we should do this
Alright.
here.
I think this is a good spot
All
to stop.
right. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
This poor boy.
Yeah.
Hi.
Damn.
Oh.
Almost
Being
my Lola
bullied.
made me feel like a player.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, I didn't expect it to go this long, but
Now you're chilling. You're chilling. That's how it always goes. You always plan for an hour and
I
it ends
know.
up being 3.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I didn't even realize what time it was. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It always happens.
Yeah. But we'll pick this up again next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Thank you.
Yippee. Yippee
You
indeed.
guys found him.
Yeah, we found him.
You found the
Yay.
little guy.
This poor boy.
He's doing great.
He's doing great.
He's doing great things.
Yeah.
Get
Alright.
together. Okay.
Thank you to
Sounds
those
good.
who watched or will watch. Keep an eye on our Instagram for last minute stream updates or in my Discord server for also last minute stream updates. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I
Bye-bye.
forgot. I need to be the one who closes this up.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
I'm just like sitting there doing.
Gonna put up the ending theme?
Oh yeah. Let me pull up the ending thing. Hold on. I don't know how to do this again. I forgot.
Turn on
mute-
the
mute yourself,
see you
Josh.
next time.
There's the ending theme, and then there's the ending theme to your left. No.